So, Mortal Kombat 11 is apparently getting another round of DLC. And I know Melina fans are rejoicing in the hopes of their character being added, but to be honest, I was pretty happy that I got Jade and Cassie in the same game. Hi, Future Phil here. I recorded this like a week ago, but Rain, Melina, and Rambo just got announced for MK11, so grats, Melina fans! But I think I'm done with MK11. I mean, I'll be excited for whatever characters get announced. But at this very moment in time, I've been more excited about a different NetherRealm series, and that would, of course, be Injustice. I've been picking it back up again. I've streamed it a few times, and I can't lie how much fun it is to, chat with people on stream and talk about what we want in the next game. Because there were a lot of great things about Injustice, and especially in Injustice 2. And then there were things that were not that great. So I'd figure I'd talk about it. So in this video, I'm going to go over 5 things I would like to see different in Injustice 3. Now, first off, I want to overhaul the gear system, but I'm not going to go into full depth because that deserves a video in itself, and I'll get that out eventually. But I am going to touch on an aspect of the gear system, something that was part of the reason I quit playing Injustice 2 altogether, and that would be abilities. Plain and simple, it wasn't fun trying to get these in any way. I understand the feeling of accomplishment, finally getting that one piece you've been grinding for, but in my own honest opinion, it was daunting, fruitless, and I never felt any type of gratification. I lost my love for the game when I was going for the Staff of Grayson on Robin. Nightwing is my all-time favorite superhero and one of my mains from the original game. And it was just not worth trying anymore. The pure luck factor for getting abilities needs to go. I think this system can work in some ways when it comes to gear and equipment, but not for this. I would much rather have another Herculean, legendary multiverse quest for every single individual ability than having to rely on luck. And for any of those people who actually went and tried to do the legendary multiverse quests, you know what I'm talking about and how taxing they can be. I don't hate the gear system, but I do hate your hidden abilities being trapped within it. And I know I am not the only one that feels this way. So let's hope that this is one of the first things that they just boot out the door. Let's try to be a little more positive moving into number 2, and let's get cross-platform play. This is probably my number one thing I want. I can't tell you how disappointed I was when I learned MK11 was not going to have it either. I don't have any clue how one would make this happen or how it works. I'm not a programmer. I'm just a really bad YouTuber. But having crossplay would only grow this community. After playing Call of Duty the last year with friends with both systems and using PCs, this is definitely becoming an industry standard. I have been challenged by at least a couple dozen people while I'm on stream playing Injustice. And apparently I missed the memo because none of them use an Xbox system. So by the next game, let's all hope that we have cross-platform play so we can play with all of our friends. I mean, NetherRealm is only making a AAA game. You would only hope they would follow suit. Also, Future Phil here again. I just did some research on this. Apparently, Xbox and PlayStation 4 are going to get crossplay, but not PC or Switch or Stadia or any other stuff. That is, however, this is a great sign. Hopefully, we are going to see it in the, next generation. Number 3, menu clutter. I just started playing again recently, and I gotta be honest, it took me way too long to figure out where the settings were. It still feels a bit confusing. Like, I get why Brother Eye is supposed to be a hub or whatever, but I feel like it should be with the gear stuff that should be with customization, and the guild tab should be in multiplayer or online, to be honest. This is definitely something that's not super important, but it's just a huge pet peeve to me. Regardless, it's still better than some other fighting game menus, but honestly, the MK11 screens were epic. I mean, look at this. It's easy to read. You know exactly what you're clicking on, and it works. And plus, there's a little bit of flair. I mean, I'm not saying these were bad, but there's like nothing going on. I know they're going with the whole like computerized, like brother eye controlling whatever, but I don't know, put something in the background that's not Batman brooding looking weird. Come on, just do something that's not, I don't know, dull. Number 4, mainstream the currency. This isn't for just Injustice. This is for all video games out there. Cut this shit out. Have a main currency, and I'll even go on a limb here, have a premium currency, which, by the way, if you have a premium currency, allow all the players, they should have some way to slowly gain this currency slowly and consistently throughout the game. You all know who I'm talking about. Anyways, no more than 2 of these. I would rather have certain levels of requirement for certain purchases, like a rep grind, or you have to complete X amount of the story, or you need to, I don't know, finish a tower or a multiverse thing individual to a certain character. Have like certain tasks. This will get the players to play your game longer instead of getting pissed off another fruitless grind. This may be more of a me thing, but I'm just sick of multiple currencies, especially when they are hard to grind with, and it just seems tedious, which will bring me into my final point, and that is number 5, the customizations of skins. So one of the coolest parts of Injustice 2 was how they snuck in multiple other characters like Mr. Freeze, Bizarro, Vixen, Jon Stewart, Power Girl, and Black Lightning. The bummer about this is they were just skins. Nothing can change about them. In truth, I totally understand this. We all only have so much space we can put on our hard drives, but if they can't give us customization, maybe they could give us a, couple other altered variations. Like, I use Power Girl probably more than most of the other characters, and I mean, she has 2 shades. That's it. Could we not get like just a few more variations of this? And the reason I'm bringing this up is because we are, for the most part, we're buying these as a premium skin. We are buying these outside of the game with the premium currency, because the currency in game, the source crystals, were almost impossible to find. You were able to get enough for one skin, but after that, finding source crystals was close to impossible. Which brings me to the point from above. Let's stop having all these extra currencies and just allow us to play the damn game and have some fun. Anyways, those are 5 things that I think would make the game better. Now, I'm not going to go into characters I want, because those are all videos in their own rights, but these are 5 things that I really sat down and that bothered me while I was playing again recently. There's definitely some, maybe if I can sit down and write them all down, maybe I'll make another video of 5 things I would like to see in Injustice 3. But those are mine. I'm very curious, what do you guys think? What are some things you would like to see changed in Injustice 3? Please leave them in the comments below. But that is it. All my socials are in the links below. Everybody, I am Phil. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. And of course, I'll talk to you guys soon.